Hey guys, welcome back to KTGaming, your go-to spot for everything gaming and tech. Today, I'm diving into the ultimate FPS showdown, Battlefield 6 or Black Ops 7. Both franchises are back and better than ever, but I bet you're wondering which one really takes the crown. Well guys, that's what I'm talking about today. So I'm going to be talking about the gameplay, the graphics, and the different gameplay mechanics, all that good stuff guys. So let me not waste any more of your time. Let me just dive right in. Alright guys, I'm going to talk about Battlefield 6's gameplay so far. So Battlefield 6 is really good. I'm really surprised that they did this well with it. Well, I'm not surprised because it's Battlefield, but you know what I mean? It's like I didn't expect them to be doing all this. And like the maps, it looks all so crazy. The gunplay looks amazing as well. I was literally shooting around with like as a support player with the what is it, the first LMG? I forgot the name of it, but it's honestly really good. I like to just run around and revive people and try to run away. The shotgun is also really good as a support weapon, and I'm diving too much into the weapons, but yeah, the maps, the explosions, the buildings falling apart, it really, like, you know, you feel like it feels like a Battlefield game, you know what I mean? Man, I remember one time I was in this map and I look up, I'm trying to like go over a mountain, and I see like 3 sniper glints, like all 3 of them looking at me at once. I'm like, and I immediately ran away. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the game so far. The explosions, it's just like all so chaotic. Like there's never a dull moment with the multiplayer. And I feel like, with the gameplay and the maps, the different maps. But guys, let me know, what do you like, Conquest or Breakthrough more? Because I like Breakthrough, but only to defend, because attacking feels so hard. Like your team would have to be really good to attack. I don't think I've seen or played against a team that's won on attack ever on Breakthrough, but only in Battlefield 2042, but not this new Battlefield, definitely not. And the different maps, it's like, it all feels so real. Like the New York maps honestly feel really great. Me hiding in a building and the tank just blowing everything up and me like falling, it's just all so great. Like I really have no complaints so far with this game, and it's only gonna get better. That's the funny part as well. Alright guys, let me talk about the gameplay for Black Ops 7. It looks good, it's faster, and I actually really enjoyed it, but there's always a but, isn't there? I don't know, I mean, it looks good, it feels good, you know, you can get kills, but it feels like nostalgia. Like it's like they included the wall jumping and things like that from Black Ops 3, and it's good and things like that, but I don't know, apart from that and the HUD looking different, it doesn't really feel like there's really anything new with the gameplay. I just think that it's slightly new movement mechanics and new HUD, or yeah, a new visual display for like the screen, and that's about it. You know, it really like, it feels faster and smoother, but I feel like that's all we get every year. I mean, apart from the Omni movement update that we got, or not really update, but when we got what was it? When did it come out? Black Ops 6, or was it Black Ops, or was it? I think it was Black Ops 6 that we got it. Let me know if I'm wrong down below or right. But yeah, I really just think that it's basically the core gameplay is the same, and the same thing could be said for Battlefield 6, but when it comes to like actual, like the whole gameplay as a whole, does that make sense? Like I feel like when we're talking about core gameplay, like everything in the gameplay, I just feel like Battlefield 6 has more to it, like the destruction, the different support roles. But when it comes to Call of Duty, it just feels like, you know, it's the same. And I don't want to say the same, but I mean, the maps look good. I've heard some complaints about them being too small, but they look just right to me. And I honestly just see Black Ops and compared to Battlefield, I just think Black Ops is the same as like last year and the year before that and the year before that and the year before that. You know what I mean? Like COD hasn't really like innovated to the level that Battlefield has, even though Battlefield hasn't really done that either. It just feels like when it comes down to gameplay and everything in the gameplay, it feels like Battlefield has more to it than Black Ops does, or Call of Duty has in general. And yeah, but Let me know what you guys think, because I feel like both experiences are great. I just feel like Battlefield has more to it. Does that make sense, or did I just yap about nonsense? Let me know. I mean, am I wrong? Am I right? And guys, I'm gonna briefly talk about the campaign for Battlefield 6 real quick, even though we haven't gotten anything for the Black Ops campaign, but I just want to talk about it real quick, guys. But yeah, I really enjoyed the campaign. I'm seeing a lot of people that dislike it, but I honestly think it was really good from start to finish. The first mission was genuinely amazing. I really enjoyed it. It was, that helicopter scene was crazy, but I did, and I hear people saying that it's not as good as the old Battlefield campaigns, but when you look at a campaign, or when you're looking at a campaign or story, like, I feel like we should stop comparing them to other games. I mean, we could do the same thing for COD though. COD is the only exception, because for the last like 3 Call of Duties, they've had zombies in it and people have really disliked it. So that's the only reason why we could do that for Call of Duty. But for Battlefield, yeah, I feel you guys that what you mean by like Battlefield 3 and 4's campaigns were better. But if we're looking at Battlefield 6's campaign alone, like by itself, not comparing it to anything, I really think that it was really good. I mean, the environments, the explosions, the actual story itself was pretty decent. And I mean, I'll tell you one thing, it's better than the Black Ops campaigns we've gotten recently. And honestly, I enjoyed it. But let me know what your thoughts are with the campaign down below. I really hope that Black Ops 7's campaign is good, because the last campaigns for Call of Duty haven't really been the best. And let's be real, a lot of people have disliked the Call of Duty campaigns. I think the last good one was Cold War. I could be wrong though, because let me see. I think, yeah, Vanguard was the most hated Call of Duty, which is kind of funny. But yeah, apart from that, I actually think it was really good. You guys can let me know down below your thoughts. I really want to, I want to hear it. I want to hear your thoughts, Am I the only one that thinks it was good? Let me know. All right. This isn't really a competition, but let me just dive into like the graphics and the environments for Black Ops and Battlefield. This isn't really fair, but let's just do it anyway for fun, right? So Battlefield really, like, I mean, it's powered by a Frostbite engine, and it really like wow, you know what I mean? Like the buildings falling, the different like explosions, there's really never a dull moment. Plus with the sound design, it really, like, you could really feel like every building, like the rubble falling on you, the different types of guns shooting your teammates next to you, the different like players or like operators types, they're saying, I need a medic, come help me please, I need ammo. You really feel like you're in a battlefield, you know what I mean? Now, the same cannot be said for Black Ops. It's basically, I mean, the graphics look sharper, the cleaner character models, and it's not as wide scale as Battlefield, but they did polish it a lot compared to Black Ops 6. But I feel like that's really all we get from COD in general each new year. Like, we just get new graphics, like slightly different movement mechanics, or bringing back the old movement mechanics from the old CODs to make people want to buy it even more. A new theme like set which the same thing could be set for Battlefield, but you guys know what I mean. It's more or less the same with Call of Duty every year. I would rather, this might be a hot take, but I would rather get a new multiplayer, or like a new Call of Duty multiplayer game once every 2 years, maybe even once every 3 years, but to make it really different and polished and things like that, you know what I mean? Like, and to really make it feel like you're playing another game, or not just like a new or an update to the same game just with different graphics and new movement, you know what I mean? I know I'm not the only one that feels like this, but let me know what you guys think about that down below. But guys, I don't know, I could just be Battlefield bias, because I really enjoyed playing Battlefield more than Black Ops 7. But you guys let me know, because I enjoy both games, but when it comes down to it, I just love Battlefield 6 more. Like, it really feels like, because Warzone nowadays, Rebirth, it's just like bunnies sliding and like running around and hopping and jumping onto your screen and just hopping as they're shooting at you. And it's like the same every year, you guys know what I mean? And I feel like if COD took less time into like their skins and making the game more like it's looking more and more like a Fortnite item shop every new multiplayer game that comes out. Man, geez, I just remembered the Fortnite item shop was one page. The featured, the emotes, and the different like common or uncommon skins. Now it's like a catalog. Like you're literally looking at an online store when you go into the Fortnite item shop. But enough about Fortnite. Who's talking about Fortnite right now? It's about Battlefield and Black Ops. Come on, lock in. But yeah, I honestly think that Battlefield is the better game right now, as of right now. And for the campaign of Black Ops 7, do I think it might be better? It's a very strong maybe, because the last 3 to 4 Call of Duty campaigns that we've gotten, players, let's just say they haven't really liked them, you know what I mean? And hopefully Call of Duty or Activision can lock in and really bring some innovation to Call of Duty. Maybe they roll out some good updates and make this game worth buying. But here's the thing with Call of Duty, right? They're never gonna change or like make any substantial changes because people are always gonna buy Call of Duty. It's like 2K or like Madden or FIFA. This is a game that no matter what, there's always gonna be people that buy this game. And the same thing could be said for Battlefield, because Battlefield has a strong community, but Battlefield doesn't really have any issues that players want to see fixed. The only thing was that Battlefield 2042 had a rough launch, but that happens with many games, so you can't really blame that on the devs or like the actual gameplay mechanics. But when we're talking about COD, you see so many people wanting to see change and wanting to see the game be good again in a way. Like, I'm not saying that, but because I think that you want to play Battlefield 6 for its own purpose, to have fun and do. I feel like Black Ops and Call of Duty in general has become more competitive based than actually like, you know, trying to like make the game newer and more funner and more different every year. But that's why I stand on my statement. If they released a COD game every 2 years, I guarantee it would be way better than a yearly update. But yeah, there's always gonna be people that buy Call of Duty, which is why we probably will never see any real change with Call of Duty games. But yeah, you guys let me know what your thoughts are down below. Am I just Division 1 Pro League yapper, or am I right in some cases? Let me know down below. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to leave a like, comment, ring the bell, and smash, or in this case, shoot that subscribe button for all things gaming, Black Ops 7, Call of Duty games in general, Battlefield 6, Battlefield games in general, and tech. And players, I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out, you guys.